Hello again, back from everyone's favorite spot, the toilet, to do another update for you on the situation unfolding in the Middle East. And there's a bit more positive news that I'm able to bring. Emirates has finally announced that it will resume operating a limited number of flights commencing the evening of the 2nd of March, 2026. Now this ends a temporary service suspension, and in terms of the evening of the 2nd of March, 2026 local time, that's pretty much at the time this video is going live, and has likely already happened by the time you are choosing to watch this as well, as part of the plans that were revealed at 6 p.m. Dubai time today. Emirates says that the flights operating are going to be limited, so we're not looking at a full service resumption. The plan is to very simply accommodate customers with earlier bookings. They are the priority, and those that have been rebooked to travel on these limited flights should expect to receive contact from the airline sooner rather than later. They say that they are obviously monitoring the unfolding situation and are going to adjust their operational schedule accordingly, so updates were published across, as you'd expect, all the relevant social media channels, websites, feeds in due course. But it is very important to reiterate, this is a limited resumption for the moment of their service, and they are focusing in on previously scheduled flights. What that means is if you're looking at 6 p.m. local time in Dubai, a flight at 6:10 p.m. is still cancelled. Flights are still cancelled right around the world, and planes are still grounded. But at the very least, it is that positive development that we're moving in the right direction after days of uncertainty on when flights would resume for such an important airline to global operations and connectivity right around the world. But this is a delicate situation. It is ever changing, and what that means is at a moment's notice, things can adjust. For example, 30 minutes ago, I was writing that they had planned to still suspend flights, and by the time I clicked publish, they had already changed their mind and were resuming on a limited basis. So it is always changing. That is why you've received so many updates from me, and I will continue to provide those updates wherever possible. Emirates had really suspended operations following airspace restrictions that had been implemented by those escalating tensions across the Middle East, following United States and Israeli attacks on Iran. And then we also saw some subsequent retaliatory action from the latter, which prompted neighboring regions to close their airspace. Obviously, those closures are impactful, but they were done purely to prioritize the safety of all those that would be boarding a flight to avoid any additional risk, whether that is crew or passengers, and it makes perfect sense when you think about it further. No matter how much it goes on to affect people's journeys, what is number one always in situations like these is safety, and to ensure that nothing were to happen if these planes were to go in the air. And that is why we have airspace restrictions, and it causes messes like what we are seeing unfolding. Thank you very much for your support. Again, thank you for your patience. I hope you, given the circumstances, were okay with the audio quality, and hopefully this is the last video I have to record. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and I will be happy to answer them. I will see you in the next video. Bye. And we'll fly away.